Hey guys, for today's video, we're going to be working on my reading journal. It is a little late in the year to be starting one, but I decided now was the right time for me. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I always kind of dreaded starting one because I never thought I could get it exactly perfect enough. And starting out, I'm just doing a little flip through. This is my cover page for 2025. I'm going to do a drawing here. I'm just waiting for a certain sticker to kind of base it around the drawing. And then my monthly favorites, and my yearly stats and my anticipated releases. So I also have my goals on this page, and really my goals for this year are just to buy less books and focus more on my physical TBR and to get more books from the actual library itself. As far as the yearly stats that I'm keeping track of, it's going to be books versus physical books that I've owned versus library books, how many pages I've read, how many DNFs I've had that month, and then how many books I've actually bought that month. I do not usually buy 20 books a month, but I did have that little mini haul in August, so that kind of bumped that number up from my normal amount. And as far as my anticipated releases for September goes, there's only 5, I believe. There is Wild Reverence, Wild Card, The Second Death of Locke, Spellcaster, and A Steeping of Blood. I'm going to be popping up throughout the video, just kind of explaining what I'm doing or what I am working on for the current page. So you will hear from me every now and then, but other than that, I hope you guys just enjoy the music, and maybe this will inspire you to also start a reading journal, even though it is over halfway through the year. I don't think you should let that stop you. And I don't think you being afraid of it not being perfect or it not looking as perfect as somebody else's should stop you either, because I know that I let that get in my way for years. I also did not feel me setting up the actual spreads for the yearly portion or for August portion, just because I wasn't for sure if I was going to stick to it. Again, just because trying to get everything to look perfect or to look nice for me as possible was something that I prioritized versus just trying to do this for fun. And it is actually a lot of fun whenever you kind of let go of that mental block. So this is just my reading tracker. And then we have my 5-star reads, my series, and then the August cover page. We will come back to this and fill it out later in the video. This is my August TBR and the books that I actually read. I do need to go back through here and actually write down my thoughts about these books. And as you can see, in August, I read Leave Me Behind, Accomplice to the Villain, Ghost, The Night and the Moth, The Courting of Bristol Keats, and Once Upon a Demon's Heart. Then we have my September cover page, and we are actually going to start working on my September TBR. I apparently decide I want to glue these pages together. I do regret doing this because it makes this page very, very thick. This page still felt a little empty to me, so you can see me trying to figure out where I want to place a couple stickers. And once I get those placements where I want them in the adjacent corners, I kind of just draw some sparkles. So here I'm just getting ready to set up the actual spread for September's TBR. I'm kind of counting out where I had it placed on the other page because I'm no longer going to keep the two TBR and red books together. I'm going to separate them onto two pages. You will see coming up that I don't have a ruler, so I just use an old book. It is the same book that I am using to tear the pages out of. It is a book that I've had since sixth grade because it was a required read, so I've just been hanging on to it. I do try and keep my spreads pretty simple. A lot of the designs I just use my Cricut for, or old pages and some washi tape, and that's what you're going to see me use on this page eventually. This page that I just got done erasing is going to be my red spread. I'm not filling it out quite yet just because I don't know how many books I'm going to read for the month of September. I don't know how big that space needs to be. I don't know how much of a design I'm going to be able to do with that space that's left over. So now I am just trying to place where I want my TBR covers, and at first, I kind of do a 3 by 2 little rectangle, but I do end up changing that for more of like an upside down pyramid. And the six books that I want to prioritize this month are Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, Den of Liars, The Raven Scholar, One Dark Window, Arcana Academy, and The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Now, there are more books that I want to prioritize, like those anticipated releases, but these are the books that I currently own. So these are the ones that I am prioritizing right now. I do have Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross, and I am currently reading that one. I'm also about 150 pages into Malice, so I'm kind of in a I'm kind of in a weird spot where I'm reading multiple books, which is not something that I normally do. So here I am just tracing where I want this little ripped up page to go in this corner. And I like to trace it because my little glue gun will rip those pages absolutely apart if I do not put the glue on my actual journal and then stick the page down. So that is what I do. That is my process at least. And then I'm going to add some washi tape and a little sticker in the corner. This page still felt a little empty to me, just kind of in that bottom corner. So I'm playing with this sticker around, like moving it around the page a couple different places, and I'm not really happy with how it's looking anywhere. So I remember that I have stamps, and I end up using these stamps to kind of fill that space in. I'm not for sure how I feel about this. You will have to let me know in the comments whether or not you like it. I think that it just turned out to be a little bit too much for me personally. This stamp was in fact not dry, so I had to wait. before I could go back through and fill out some of the spreads before. And I somehow lost the footage of me filling out the first two boxes for Akatar. Here I am just going in and filling up where I am currently at in the series that I am in the middle of. As you can see, I'm in the middle of Akatar, Courting of Bristol Keats, Coven of Bones, Rose Hill, Empyrean, which is Fourth Wing. Villain is the assistant to the Villain series, which I am currently caught up until next year whenever she releases the fourth book, and then the Naturals. So now I am just filling in my 5-star reads for the year. And it's really sad. I only have 6 so far. So I'm hoping to finish the year stronger than I started the year as far as 5-star reads go. The 5-star reads that I have are the rom-commers, Funny Story, Great Big Beautiful Life, The Courting of Bristol Keats, Wild Love, Wild Eyes, and Fourth Wing.
All in love with me. All in love with
I realized that I still had not filled out my page count for August. I ended up reading 2,476 pages last month. That was everything I wanted to get done today. So now I'm just going to do a flip through of everything from start to finish. That way you guys can see the things that I have added since filming. And really, it's just I went through and added a couple little gold stars to some of the pages. If you guys want more videos about journaling, just let me know in the comments below. I enjoyed filming it. I did accidentally kick my camera a couple times, so I do apologize for the shakiness and the focus issues. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think below.